Hello, Bible School volunteers. It is almost time. Thank you for volunteering to be part of SCUBA VBS this year. Yeah, the first part of this, I just want to say thank you and brag. Thank you for volunteering and brag on you because this is the first year that we have ever had all of our volunteers this soon before Vacation Bible School started. There are some years that I've been looking for someone the day before. And so I want to say thank you for doing that. It is going to be a phenomenal year that we are going to be able to reach children for Christ in 2024. And I am so excited to get started with Vacation Bible School. The second part of this video is to give you all the information you may need for Bible school and for safe sanctuaries. So I hope that it'll be 10 minutes or less and you'll get the information you need. If there's something that I didn't answer, please feel free to reach out. As I said earlier, our theme this year is SCUBA, diving into friendship with God. We're going to change that just a little bit and use diving into friendship with Jesus because all of our stories that we're going to be using are from the New Testament. The scripture that we're going to focus on is from John 15:15. You are my friend. Everything that my Father said, I have told you. On day 1, we will talk about Jesus calming the storm. Day 2, Jesus dies and comes back to life. Day 3, Lydia. On Thursday, we will have a Master of Illusions do a special program for us. Dinner and balloon twisting will be at 6 p.m. The show will begin at 7. Now let's talk about our safe sanctuary policies. Please listen very closely to each of these. Number 1, at least 2 non-related adults will always be present with a group of children. Number 2, children will be checked in and out by their parent or legal guardian or people that have been authorized by that parent or legal guardian. Number 3, one-on-one interactions with children will be with an open door or a door with a window. The window should always be visible. Number 4, activities should be publicly accessible. Number 5, if the 2 adult rule cannot be observed, a screened designated roamer will regularly check on groups with only 1 adult. And we do have some folks that are going to be floaters that can do that if you get in a situation where you're alone. Number 5, bathroom guidelines. Children use the restrooms and drinking fountains in the main halls, escort children in pairs or small groups, and wait outside the door. If there is an instance needed where you need to assist a child, especially with the younger ones, ask another volunteer to be present with you. We are blessed to have 4 sponsors who sponsored our Vacation Bible School t-shirts this year. And because of that, all of the volunteers and the children will receive a t-shirt for free. Their names are listed on the back of those t-shirts, so if you know those folks, please take time to say thank you to all of them. Our Vacation Bible School mission project this year will be water filters for Guatemala. There will be a water filter set up in the lobby area of the FLC, and we are encouraging adults and children to bring your change or cash each day, and we will be collecting near the water filter. So we hope to raise lots of money so that we can buy a water filter or more for Guatemala. There's lots of decorating to be done before we get ready to start our first day of Vacation Bible School. We did have one day last week on July 10th where people could come and volunteer. We did get some things put up, but there's a lot more to do. So if you are available on July 15th, 16th, or 17th, the times are listed there. If you're available, we would love to have you come and help decorate. Okay, so a few other things to talk about. Arrival time. If you can possibly be at the church between 5:30 and 5:40, that would be great. It's always a little extra hairy on the first night because children need to figure out what crew they go to, what direction they go in. Registration will be in the lobby, but if you have extra hands that you can be a person to just get the kids to their crew, that would be fantastic. I understand that some of you work and can't get there that soon, and I totally understand that too. But if you're available, we would love for you to be there, to greet the children, to make them feel welcome. We do have some gentlemen that are going to come and be in the parking lot and greeters at the door, but as they come in, sometimes it can be a little intimidating. If you can be there, we would love to have you. If you are not a crew leader and can come down and help at release time, that is also another time that's pretty hairy. We have to get kids to where they're supposed to go and not leave their crew until their guardian comes to sign them out. So if you can help facilitate that and come down and just be an extra pair of hands, we can always use those folks. Crew leaders, you will have a bag that will be on your row, and in that bag there will be things that you'll need. The schedule will be in there, the name of your children in your crew. There'll be a little first aid kit in there, pens, pencils, those sorts of things. The crew list that has the children's names on it, that will also serve as your sign in and sign out. They will not have to sign in. They will do that when they come in and register, or they check in at the front, but they always do need to sign out with you. So there'll be a box for parents just real quick initial that they are taking their child. The other thing is, if you have received a message or an email from Phyllis in the office about a background check, this time of year we always get our new background checks. If you've had one in the last few years, and that means you probably don't need a new one yet. We do those every 5 years. So if you don't receive anything, then consider it no news is good news. If you do receive one, that just means either yours has expired or we don't have one for you. So if you receive that email, if you'll fill that out just as quickly as possible, usually the turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, and Phyllis gets those back pretty quickly. But we would like to get those knocked out the first part of this week so that we're not scrambling at the end of the week or even on next Monday to try to get those taken care of. So I hope that you feel like I've given you a lot of information. Just you can rewatch it if there's something you missed. I will be emailing the schedules. One thing I did not mention is that the elementary kids will meet on the Family Life Center hallway. So upstairs near the elevator, that whole hallway is pretty much going to be for elementary kids. And the D hall, which is where the youth and choir room used to be, that hallway is going to be for preschoolers. Snacks will be in the fellowship hall for elementary. Preschoolers will have theirs in their exploration station room, but that will be just a little bit different. Games will be outside in the back parking lot, and there is a rain option if that happens. So all of those things are included in the email, so check out those documents. And I'm excited. I hope to see you soon. Thank you again for volunteering, and get ready for SCUBA VBS.